Live. What's happening, guys? What's happening, guys? Let me see if everything's flowing smoothly. Yes, there you go. About to connect, about to stream. On both platforms, TikTok and YouTube. Okay, folks, come on, man, don't piss me off. Yeah, how you doing, guys? Happy. Oh, I speak. All right, thank you very much, homie. Bro, he's doing mad, man. Just taking the piece on me. All right, the piece, homie. Okay, solve the. Okay, finally. All right, guys. How you all doing? How are you doing, guys?
And
I'm good, man. I feel a bit lazy. Don't really want to do anything, you know. But something must be done, and this live is gonna be normal live, guys. I'm gonna be answering all the comments, all the hate I get by defending Vitali, which is, I think, he deserves some help. This guy, because everybody's hating on him. So we're gonna watch him. We're gonna defend him as much as we can. And we're gonna answer all the crap. We need to answer all the crap that has been said about him. So yeah, that's about it. It's especially this one guy which I want to invite, honestly, but it's not gonna happen because obviously I don't know this guy. I don't have any contact. I'm not in contact with him, but definitely deserves an invite to come in this live and have a really wonderful debate where I'm gonna throw in some insults at him and stuff like that. So this guy is a very proud Filipino, and it's very difficult to debate with such people. When you're a patriotic, it's extremely difficult to pass the judgment through, and definitely you're not gonna hear. You wanna just win the debate and stuff like that. So, oh, guys, tune in. Foreign exchange by Philippines. All right, there's a lot of things going on in the Philippines. Anyway, so guys, how you all doing? Come on, like tune in to the source of knowledge, the source of power, the source of light, because that's me, innit? Currently recovering from my injury, guys. I just bought 2 buckets where I'm gonna do some contrast therapy, hydrotherapy, which is like alternating between cold water, hot water, 2 in each different baskets. Put my feet and try to stimulate the nerve. I went to physiotherapy today, and I was like, chilling. She was doing the massage, no happy ending. She was doing the massage, and then she said, okay, let's do some electrostimulation. I said, okay, fine. So she put like the pads connected with a wire to a machine around my ankle, my joints, my muscle, and then she started the machine, and she asked me, how do you feel? I said, I don't feel nothing. I told her switch on that thing because it's done. I said, but it's working. I said, what the fuck? So she increased the potency, and bro, my ankle was numb, and she told me, look, it's not a good sign. Your nerves are fucked. I said, what the fuck? So basically, guys, I didn't feel anything about this electrostimulation, and then I connected the dots. I said, wow, it's like I put this on, guys. Yeah, as you see, the color red, deep heat. So wherever you put it, you should feel like a lot of heat. I put it on my ankle, don't feel anything. So I think my nerves are shut, and that's not a good sign. Anyway, but apart from that, everything else is good. So guys, today we're gonna talk about apparently one of the only guys right now in the world who is obviously wants to defend Vitali, and definitely how this guy has been treated has been very unfair. I think I'm the only guy. I don't hear anybody else defending him or is being loud about this subject, because we have to be loud. We have to give a fair judgment rather than just make an example of him and treat him like a beast, which is not. So definitely I'm one of the guy who is standing by him during this very hard time, and I'm gonna put my own opinion on social media, because Vitali Zordieski is not a murderer, guys. He's been treated like a murderer. He's not a criminal, guys. He's just like a stupid. That's it. He's a clown. Call it however you wish. Clown, a menace, a nuisance for the society. But okay, yeah. But he's not a murderer. He's not a rapist. He's not a child abuser. Okay. So that's it. And why he's being treated like a murderer? That's the point. I just want one of my subscribers. She told me the East Coast is in jail for murder, and is currently facing 25 years in jail in prison. And Vitali, because he's fucking go to the streets and harass few people, get the same amount of penalty. No. It doesn't work like that, my friend. I know you are not. We are in Philippines. There you're able. Oh, but we are an independent nation. We do what the fuck we want. Blah 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 blah. Yes, it's true. But because you make such a noise about it, because this news is worldwide right now, you're making you give such importance that people like me, they need to say something. If you keep it to yourself, I wouldn't comment. I wouldn't make all this fucking spectacle right now. So what we are talking about, the Philippines needs to wake up. You cannot give to a prankster, to a clown, to a stupid guy, a guy who made a lot of mistakes, that amount of years. You're ruining his life. And I'm pretty sure, guys, Biden is learning now. Vitali is not like, oh, you feel, because you look at him, everybody when a camera is pointing at him, or when he's the moments where he get arrested, when the moments where the inquisitor were looking at the footage of what he done, he was standing proud with a straight back, watching like proud of himself. Guys, this is a mask. Obviously, he's not happy. It's just like he want to show to the world he's a tough guy, but in reality, he's fucking crying because he's crying. Right now, guys, I bet you guys, there's no camera. He has no mobile phone. He lives in a freaking Filipino. It's summer over there. No air conditioning. I don't know, overcrowded prison. Guys, he's crying. You see him proud, standing proud when he's like, with the handcuffed. Because all the world is watching, but I'm telling you, in that jail, he's crying. He's crying. And he regret what he done. Guys, if you have a little bit of consciousness, I know this guy, Vitali, I think you see my ankle is numb because I get injured. I think the Vitali consciousness is numb. When you do something bad to anyone, you should feel guilty. And obviously, I think Vitali, that function of the brain never worked very well. You should be guilty when you do something bad. And after repeatedly harassing Filipino, you should be guilty of doing that. So if you didn't feel guilty, now that you are facing 25 years in jail, you realize, I think that is a wake-up call. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Hi, Vasil. Hi, John. So I think that is a strong and powerful wake-up call. Because obviously, imagine like, 25 years. And then suddenly you realize that you fucked up. But here's the deal. You don't need 25 years to learn your lesson. You understand? That's a very simple thing. I think Vitali by now realized he fucked up, he did the wrong things, he did the wrong action. I'm telling you, you don't need 25 years to learn the lesson. You understand? For example, when you put your hands on the fire, you realize immediately you shouldn't put your hands in the fire. You learn the lesson very well already by the first time, by the first 5 seconds. But obviously, for what he did, guys, you don't need to learn. You learn a lesson. You're gonna learn the lesson in 2-3 years. You don't need 25 years to change a man's life. You need 2-3 years to change a man's lives. 25 years is ruining a man's lives. It's to punish a man's life. For what? For playing some pranks in a foreign country? It doesn't work like that. In my opinion, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I already made a video about it, guys. If you go in the state of Victoria, Australia, guys, for 25 years, you need to do manslaughter. You need to sexually abuse child. Sorry, guys, I don't want to. Yeah? You need to do armed robbery. That's what you get 25 years. And we are even talking about maximum imprisonment time, 25 years. So you can get even less if you kill someone in Australia. And in Philippines, again, you stole a fan from the restaurant. You harass a public official. You harass the security mall. Maybe you record a few videos you shouldn't be recording in, and you get 25 years. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make freaking sense. Oh, there you go, guys. Finally, I'm so happy. Weak Sauce TV is joined. This guy, he was the guy who gave the most hit. He gave me the most hit on the comments. This guy is really feeling the situation, like me, by the way. So, but obviously he's on the opposite camp, which is like he says that he deserves it because he's a Filipino patriotic. And when you talk to a patriot, you're talking with someone that is deeply emotional about this country, and he cannot see things through because he lacks rationality. Was he sentenced already? He wasn't sentenced already, but this is potentially what he's gonna get. Now we are talking about nothing. Basically, we are doing hypotheses, but that's what he's flaunting about, and the campaign for your corrupt and drug addict president, which is Marcos Jr., guys, which is widely known of doing sniffing white things, and being a drug abuser, the president of Philippines. Now he's basing his own campaign to get elected again as a president on Vitali. So on making him an example, a martyr. This is politics. This is politics. This is not fair law. This is no application of law. This is politics, and that's disgusting. We are not surprised, weak sauce. We are not surprised because obviously Philippines ranks very low when it comes to the application of law, because it's not a free country. Philippines doesn't enjoy the freedom we have in the West. And because me, as a guy, I'm a proud Western guy. I'm proud from being the West. I want to make the West greater than any other places in the world. I'm very proud to be from the West. I'm very proud of my freedoms. And definitely Vitali doesn't deserve this draconian sentence that he got in Philippines. Now, weak sauce. Let me tell you one thing. I agree with you. He deserves jail time. Vitali doesn't deserve to get unpunished. Yeah, what I'm arguing about is 25 years is too much. You don't need 25 years to learn your lessons in life. If you fucked up, you're going to realize it. Yeah, in 1-2 years, you're going to learn the lesson. You're going to be a new man. Okay? Most of the time, most of the criminals who get in prison, all they need is, depends on the gravity, obviously, if you do murder. But if you do like minor crime, you do after 3-4 years, you realize you're going to be a fresh man, and you're going to say, oh, I don't want to be this guy anymore, blah, blah, blah. I try to get better, blah, blah. You understand what I mean? You don't need 25 years to learn your lessons. It doesn't make sense. So president can only run once in their lifetime. Oh, yeah? Yeah, you sure? Let me check. What are you saying? Where do you get that 25 years, though? Well, this is what is floating around the internet, isn't it? If you answer it, I will stop. Bro, everybody's talking about 25 years, man. Everybody. There is no exception here. It's everybody's talking about on YouTube, guys. On YouTube, but even the Filipino president, I think he said something like that. He want to give him an harsh punishment, throw this guy in the worst prison in the Philippines. I mean, it's politics, guys. It's not fair treatment. It's politics. And they're using Vitali as a freaking doll to promote their campaigns to run as a president. Weak sauce. So you are comparing laws with your country. No, bro, I don't want to compare because obviously we are two different realities, but you are exaggerating. You're just you're doing politics. You're not playing the law. That's my opinion. And everybody's against me. Everybody is against me and my opinion because because humans enjoy other people suffering. You want some more, my boy? I'm live, but it's my friend over there. So that's what I'm saying, guys. It's politics. That's it. Like there is, for example, guys, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Duterte is being arrested, which was the ex-president of Philippines. Yeah, he was arrested because of his drug war against criminals and smugglers. But this arrest is not fair. This arrest was a political one. So it's a country where they arrest everyone they want. It doesn't make sense. No, I'm not going politics. No, it's not about being. It's not about politics. It's just about when the Filipino authorities said, "I want to make an example of this guy." That's already a sign that you are not applying the law correctly because you want to make an example of him. You want to show to the world that you don't fuck with Philippines. That's what you're saying. And by saying that is not law. This is not law. Because that means like you want to apply your own will, and then you want to give a harsh penalty because you want to make an example. You're not applying the law because of what you did. You want to apply your law because you want to get more votes, you want to get more money, you want to get elected. It's injustice, and everybody enjoys. Oh, Vitali in jail! Finally. Guys, I don't understand the human condition, enjoying the suffering of other people. Sometimes I'm guilty of doing. Sometimes I'm guilty of that. I'm enjoying myself. I do enjoy that sometimes. Okay, I'm guilty of that, but guys, it just doesn't work like that. We need to be a fair world, and we need to judge for the things as they are, not because you want to make an example or you want to be the who has the longest organism. You know what I mean? So you're saying international court free report, there are rules of capture of president. Yeah, but it's up to the Philippines to be part of it, and obviously Philippines instead of like they execute the order, but they execute why they execute the order? They execute the order because they want to get rid of an opponent. That's it. That was the easiest way to get rid of an opponent. That's it. And guys, we are talking about Philippines as well. I got so many Filipino friends where I see daily, and they say they criticize their country. They're not gonna go there. They are allergic to Philippines because it's not a great country, guys. It's not a great country. It's very simple. It's very simple. I'm sorry, I don't want to say. I'm not judging your country, weak sauce in this case. I'm just reporting what my friends said about Philippines. They cannot trust politicians. They cannot trust the system. If you get into a road rage, my friend told me he saw one guy shoot each other because someone cut him off on the street. It doesn't work like that. It's crazy, bro, guys. It's crazy. There's no law in Philippines, and if you do drugs, they're gonna kill you. It's or or there is high corruption. I mean, don't get me even started, guys. So what my opinion, Vitali was treated unfairly, although I'm not saying, oh, let him free. No, put him in jail, of course, put him in jail, but don't put him for 25 years. That's what I'm saying, guys. I think we all agree on the same thing. We want Vitali in jail, not because we are masochist or because we enjoy the pain of others. No, because for what he done, he deserves some jail time. And we are doing him a favor. I think few years from now, Vitali is going to say to us, oh, thank you very much, you're right, I deserve that, because finally I realized that what I'm doing, it doesn't make sense. But at the same time, you're not going to give 25 years in jail and treat Vitali like a murderer. I think, guys, I'm talking about reason. I'm trying to be reasonable, guys. I'm biased. I'm trying to be very reasonable. I'm trying to be a very reasonable guy. You understand? So Vitali is going to say to us, thank you very much. I deserve that jail time because now I'm a new man and I want to educate the new generation on doing things safely and not being a dickhead. Yeah, perfect. That's a perfect purpose. Only jail time can instill these type of ideas in your brain and start to change your person and start to shed your old skin and be a new person. So, but 25 years, you're condemning death. He's 35 years old, guys. If he stay 25 years, he's going to be 60. Like, you are ending the life. You are brutally ending the life. Like, you are wasting the life. For just harassing in the streets? No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. This is unfair. Was his sentence already, bro? We are speculating, guys. We are talking about potential claims and accounting for all the files that have been filed against him. got six claims. Each of claim has 5 years each. That's what they said. That's what the lawyer said. That's what the ministry said. Interior Minister of Philippines said. So we are talking about that. And these are not just numbers random just to get clicks. I don't get clicks. I got 6 people viewing now, right now. So obviously I'm not getting clicks. Maybe if I say 50 years in jail or like lifetime in jail, I will get more clicks. But 25 years is not a random number. Yeah, 25 years is based on potentially about each file that has been claimed against him, which are 5 or 6. So we are even talking about 35 years. Some sources are telling 35 years. So we are talking about 25 to 35. And obviously, I'm not going to say 35 is like you are robbing other people's life and you should get judged by it. Yeah. But it's your country. It's a Filipino country. You're just, for me, you're losing. You can do whatever you want. You can even cut his head because he's Philippine. You can do whatever you want. You are the president. You got the power. It's on your own soil. Yeah, he's a foreign citizen. But if you really want it and piss a lot of people off, yeah, you can take him and decapitate him. You can cut his head. But what are the consequences? You're losing you're losing honor as a country. You're losing your reputation. And for me, by imprisoning someone like Vitali, 35, 25 years, you're losing reputation. Philippines. You don't make a good example. And you know what? Many people think like me. It's not just me. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably advocating. I'm one of the few voices that actually saying that, oh, look, yeah, Vitali is a dickhead. Yes, but come on, he's not a murderer. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything else. I'm saying, yes, Vitali is an harasser, he's a dickhead. He's stupid, he's a clown, but he's not a murderer. He's not a sexual abuser. He's not a rapist. So treat him like a stupid, not a murderer. Don't give him 25 years. Reasonable. We try to be reasonable. I guess we better wait because every country we can add up. Yeah, that's right. Every crime adds up, but we are talking about the length of which crime we are talking about. And definitely, guys, in UK, for example, you can go you can get 25 years in jail for manslaughter if you kill someone. You understand? We saw to get 25 years of. I'm not British citizen. I'm not extremely aware of British laws, but I'm telling you, more or less, if you commit manslaughter, you get 25 years in jail in UK. Okay, manslaughter, you kill someone basically. So Vitali needs to do manslaughter to get the same amount he gets in Philippines. If he harasses people in the UK, Vitali, he will get 2 years and a big fine to pay, some money to get to pay to the government. That's it. I think this is fair. I think this is sensible. I think this is just. I think this is human, because everybody needs to pay based on the gravity of what he did. If you harass some people, come on, man, what the fuck? We don't live in a plastic society or like in a fairy tale society. You need to. This is the world. The world is unfair, but at least the law needs to be fair. That's what everybody's striving for. He sexually abused a man in a motorcycle. Bro, no, he didn't. He didn't sexually abuse. He mocked him. He harassed him. He didn't sexually abuse. Sexually abused means you I cannot speak because obviously I'm on TikTok, guys. Like I need to be very careful what I'm about to say. He didn't abuse anyone. He harassed. He assaulted him verbally, but he didn't cause any harm. So it was a mock. He mocked him. He mocked him a lot. But does he deserve 5 years for that? No, he doesn't deserve it. Pay me 10,000, 10,000 pounds, 10,000 euros or dollars. I'll put you 6 months in jail. That's it. But I don't give you 5 years for that crap. Pay big money in your country. You say Philippines cops are corrupt. Yes, I'm saying Philippines is a corrupt country. 100%. I'm 200%. You know why? Because I know 15. I not even made this number up. I know 15 people from Philippines. Everybody of them is telling the same thing. You know how many Filipinos escape their country because your conditions are not very well done? Just because you're patriotic, you need to look at things for what they are, not because I believe in Philippines, bro. Change your glasses. They are you see too much pink in your glasses. Yeah, you need to look at the reality. And there is no better people that say about the state of your country than the people who migrate. Vitali is not human, no respect in his blood vessel. Fine, I agree with that, Genève. Okay, fine, no respect. Yeah, but he's not a murderer. Yeah, he's not a murderer. No respect, fine, but he didn't kill anyone. He didn't rape anyone. He didn't abuse anyone. He didn't rob money. He didn't do a big scam. Guys, there was like some how is it called, guys? Sam Friedman, I think it's something like that. These guys stole 10 billion of US dollars on crypto from people in the US. Guys, he got sentenced to 25 years for stealing 10 billion. And Vitali, just because he work in the streets and act like a dickhead, he gets 25. No, it doesn't work like that. It's just unreasonable. And it's obviously it's politics. It's not. They're not even applying the law as they should. Philippines. It's just because of political reason they're gonna make an example of him, and that's what the ministry has declared. So it's proof. It's a political judgment. It's not a fair, lawful judgment. It's political. Oh, I want to make an example of him. I'm gonna kill him. Boom. It doesn't work like that, homie. It doesn't work like that. So I'm one of the few guys who defends Vitali. Everybody hates him. Everybody is enjoying. Oh, Vitali finally he gave fuck around, like find out fuck around moment, innit? Yeah. But anyway, you are the one who doesn't say, but listen, man, I'm in the UK. I'm in this beautiful country. I'm fine with sauce. I'm fine. It's not gonna affect my life. Yeah, your life is not gonna be affected. It's not gonna affect my life. It's not gonna affect my views, my YouTube channel, which is nothing, which is very low. So I'm just a regular dude. It's not gonna affect me, bro. I'm just saying it's unfair. That's it. And I know I can speak for many people right now. I know that somewhere in the globe, some people agree with what I'm saying. I know that some people agree with what I'm saying. Some part of the globe. So Vitali is not a murderer. That's it. It doesn't deserve 25 years. That's it. Full stop. Is unreasonable, is emotional, is an emotional decision, or is a political decision. It's like out of an emotion, 25 years, boom. No. Guy right now is crying. I mean, I'm not saying, you need to be compassionate about him. Maybe a bit, but not even too much guys, this right now Vitali is crying in his jail cells. Guys, now or maybe he's fighting with a Filipino guy, or maybe he's paranoid. He cannot sleep at night because a Filipino maybe can kill him while he's sleeping, or standing at 40 degrees or 70 degrees Fahrenheit in a jail cell, overcrowded Filipino cell with no air conditioning, fearing of his life. You understand? Yes, fine. He can live in this condition for 1 year, 2 years, but 25 years, man, he's gonna die much earlier than he's gonna finish his sentence. There is no freaking way he's gonna survive 25 years in this kind of condition. So you are basically killing a person to make an example. Stupid, and childish, like a child, like children. You think he's a prankster? Is a child? Or prankster are child people? I think politics is fucking childish. You're gonna kill him in that jail. So that's what I'm saying. Are you happy to put to have your hands dirty of blood from a foreigner, from a Russian and American citizen? I would say a Russian citizen. So you're getting your hands dirty, Philippines, by accepting this kind of treatment. It's not gonna. If he stays 25 years in jail, he's not gonna leave. What's my point? My point is like you treat Vitali like a dickhead, like a clown, like a like a one guy who harasses people. You don't treat Vitali like a rapist or like a criminal or like a murderer. He didn't kill anyone, and he gets 25 years in jail, which is usually what you get when you kill someone. See, let us put it this way. Let us change the situation in your country. We do that, we'll do. You said I show we don't. Listen, nobody wants to change anything. You can do everything you want. I told you already. You can take Vitali right now. You can take an axe and fucking cut his head. You can do that because it's your country. But but because you are not, there is like TV, there is like social media. You're gonna pay the price for it. You're gonna pay the price because everything you do right now, everybody knows. So you need to be very careful what you're doing, Philippines. You need to be very careful. Everybody knows everything. You need to be very careful how you treat foreigners. Be careful. You don't fucking just take a foreigner and treat him like shit, especially like a Russian citizen. So you need to exercise caution and you need to exercise respect. Just because someone doesn't give you respect doesn't mean you need to disrespect yourself. I mean, that's at least not what I think Christ, because we are in Easter time, said. Doesn't mean someone. Well, Jesus Christ said, I don't know, Philippines, are you Christian? I think you are a Christian country. If someone spit in your face, you know what Jesus said? He showed the other cheek. You understand? If someone spit in your face, you show the other cheek. You forgive him. You treat him with respect. But Philippines is not doing that. Philippines is taking taking Vitali, who disrespect the Philippines, and Philippines want to make an example of him and kill him and put him in prison for 25, 35 years and let him die. Congratulations, Philippines. This is exactly what Jesus Christ said. You see, since you are a majority Christian country, congratulations. Do me a favor. I'm upset. You fucking get me upset right now. Go somewhere else. Go. This life is not for you. Go somewhere else. You give the other cheek. You forgive him, or you let him pay a fair price. You don't just 25 years. Why? Oh, because he disrespect. Blah 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 blah. How old are you? 15? You 15? Are you 15? Philippines. How old is your country? Philippines. 15 years old. And now you get me emotional, because before I was reasonable. Now you get me upset, because the more I think about it, the more I get upset. He must learn these lessons. You're gonna kill him in that jail. You're gonna kill him. 25, 35. You're gonna kill him. Because why? In Philippines, you get killed if you take a public official or a shop mall security hat and run away with it and acting like a dickhead. Yeah, you come in Philippines, we put you behind the bars and we're gonna kill you by starving you or by bullying you. Come on, man, it doesn't work like this, homie. So Jesus Christ, probably the guys from all the proselytes that come to Philippines to try to convert the local population of Philippines, they didn't do a good job in spreading the teaching of Jesus Christ, which is, guys, we are falling under Eastern. You're showing disrespect, punishable with death. That's what Philippines. Congratulations. Nobody wants to go in your country anyway. Honest. After that, maybe for your female, maybe for your womb, we're gonna come only to take your females out of your country. Okay, now I start to get mean, guys. Sorry, I apologize. I don't want to get mean. God bless me, but I don't want to be mean. But some things need to be said. And guys, I think we are agreeing on one point, and the point is that is Vitali fault. Is Vitali fault? He never should get into in Philippines. I don't understand the mom is thought process where he took a geographical map and point his finger and said, "Oh, we go to Philippines." I know why he went there to get laid. I mean, everybody knows that anyway, because Philippines, beautiful women and easy, okay, kind of easy, but anyway, because obviously the fashion, of the foreigner is very strong, the feeling, and I know because I know. So, but Vitali really fuck it up. No, for what he did in Philippines. He fuck it up when he chose to do these things in Philippines in the first place. The first mistake he did is when he took his finger, he point them up, and he chose Philippines as a place to make his debauchery. So that was his mistake. Because I guarantee you that if he did the same thing in another country in Europe, he's not gonna get the treatment he got in Philippines. Maybe they will give him 2-3 years in jail and that's it. Living in a reasonable, not comfortable, but let's say in a human jail. That's it. In the Philippines, you will be tried. In the West, you will be shot. But listen, bro, you never went out of your dump island because, and we know everybody knows that Philippines is a dump. It's very humid country. So, if don't try to spread your greatness because you are great for your own reason, but the West is great because we exported everything you can even imagine to the world, and you need to remember that. I think West people from the West are the most reasonable people. Obviously, we are decaying. We are assisting a big downfall of the West. But people like me, we want to make sure that the West is going to always shine towards everybody else. So we help you out. So you need to help us as well. You cannot just treat a foreigner and like you're basically spilling blood. You're basically spilling blood. Put in the jail is a death sentence. You are killing him. And there are people on YouTube that actually agree with that. It's unbelievable. Everybody's guilty. If you don't know to respect, don't go in another country, stay in your country. Yeah, but what, bro? I understand. He did a mistake, Marissa. Everybody agrees on that. He did a big mistake, but the way you want to punish him, he's stupid. He's a child. He's childish, and he's immature, and he's diabolic, and he's satanic. He's masochist. He's stupid. Are you sure? I mean, West Sussex, bro, I'm Doctor. Fantastic. Fantastic, weak sauce. And then so what? So what? Why you are an advocate for Philippines? I mean, we are having a good debate. I get my emotion out. I try to be as straight as possible with you, using my brain because I don't have one because I do pranks anyway. But I try to be as logical as possible. Can we all agree that he doesn't deserve 25 years as a starting point of our conversation? Because otherwise, guys, I need other 40 minutes to unleash my anger. So, okay, let me take a brief pause. So you get my point, homies. It's a very simple. So that's it, guys. I think I said everything in these 40 minutes. I unleashed myself again, and definitely I'm gonna some shorts will come out of it because you are so disrespectful. No, it's not disrespect. You are disrespecting Vitali. You are disrespecting Vitali and the country is coming from. This is humiliation. You are disrespecting the West. You are disrespecting the West. Why? Because you are locking a person for pranks. And you are giving the same sentence as a murderer gets. This is a shame on you. Shame on you. It's your fault. And you are disrespecting Vitali. I already told you, Wix. Okay. Oh, finally we are okay. Good. I'm happy we agree on this. So all these 20 minutes, all these 20 minutes were useless then at this point because we are agreeing. We are agreeing that it doesn't deserve 25 years. I took this date not randomly. I took this date according to many YouTube channels, from the president himself and from the Ministry of Interior, and all the possible charges they collected against him. That amount of charges is equivalent to 25 to 35 years of jail. This is his fault. We are kind in all the foreigner, but don't push it to the limit. I understand, but you don't freaking push to the limit too. Are you Christian, Marissa? Are you Christian? You don't fucking you give the other cheek. You try to be reasonable. You don't try to make him a martyr. You don't try to kill him because he harasses some people in the streets or act like a dickhead. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You treat like a murderer. You treat like a rapist like this, but you don't treat like some guy who try to make a stream on. I will never do it. I will never do it. And I'm the first guy who say, Vitali, you are a dickhead. But you are not a murderer, Vitali. I will say, you are not a murderer. You are not a rapist, Vitali. You are a dickhead. You are a clown. Yes. But not a criminal. So you are kind to all foreigners. Marissa, I don't know. Honestly, you're not kind. You're actually satanic. Diabolic. This is devil. This is devil. You're locking a guy and you let him die in the prison. This guy is crying right now. He's afraid of his life. His health is going to degrade substantially. It's going to be fragile. His bones is going to degrade. The skin is going to age. He's going to lose weight. He's not gonna have like us a restful sleep in the night. He's gonna be afraid of his life, guys, because a Filipino may stab him while he's sleeping. He doesn't speak Filipino language. He's the only foreigner who doesn't speak the language in Philippines. So how he's gonna communicate with other people? This is serious, guys. I mean, this is, for him, is gonna be the war. Like, it's gonna be it should be declared an illegal act against humanity. And it shouldn't be like that. He sexually abused them. He didn't freaking sexually abuse them. You send me the freaking footage, and we're gonna have a look together. Okay, I saw everything. He doesn't deserve 25 years. Full stop. Full stop. He didn't sexually abuse. Who fucking freaking sexually abused, man? Who? Come on, man. We need to be serious, guys. This guy is shitting himself right now, Vitali. And he's doing steroids. So, when you stop doing steroids, all the side effects he gets, you cannot just stop steroids like that. He's gonna die, Vitali, in that jail. If nobody rescues him, if nobody helps him out, he's gonna die. And just because you play pranks on the street, does he deserve to die? What are you talking about? What do you mean? We forgive him for what he did in our country? Well, do it. Give him a fair trial, a fair judgment, and I will clap. I will go live again, and I will say, and I'm gonna praise you for the same amount I'm doing this live for, 45 minutes. I'm gonna praise Philippines for 45 minutes straight. If you forgive him, or I'm not saying forgive him, I'm saying let him pay the right price. Yeah, when you go to a shop, you pay £1, you pay €1 or $1 for water. This is a fair price. When you start paying £10, you say, oh, this is not fair. Give him a fair trial. He needs to pay the right amount. You don't just like freaking 25 years, boom, like if he was a murderer. Come on, man. And I'm happy because I'm not doing for views, guys. As you see, I don't get many views myself, but I'm going against the mass. Everybody's thinking they deserve 25 years, like if you were like a sheep, like sheep, like cows. 25 years. What do you do in the UK? You don't get that much. In Italy, in US, you don't get that amount. I mean, you need 25 years. Why? Oh, because I hate him. Nobody gives a fuck about the fact that you hate him. You should get a fair trial wherever you are, wherever you go. There is no emotion in place. Oh, I hate him. He deserves it because... No. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And this guy is gonna die because of the harsh treatment the Philippines want him to give. You're gonna kill Vitali. I told you how many times I told you in his life. You're gonna kill Vitali because he's not gonna survive the jail. So someone needs to help him out. I don't know who, but everybody's hating him. What the fuck are you hating him for? 25 years. Oh, he deserved it. What the fuck are you talking about? Get a life, homie. Get a life. Do something else, homie. 25 years for pranks. Shut up. And then because you stole a candy, I should lock you up for 10 years? Is that where you want to go? For every small infringement of the law, shall I apply maximal pressure and put you on the verge of death? Nah. You need to wake up. Just because someone is my enemy, yeah, I don't want to give him a maximum sentence just because I don't like him. No, I should treat him rightly, fairly for what he done, and set my personal hate for him aside. That's how you apply the law. That's how you try with a balanced opinion, not like a fucking idiot, like a bitch, get emotional. Oh, I hate him, blah 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 blah. Don't be a bitch. Be reasonable. Should he be free? No, he shouldn't. For me, he shouldn't, because obviously, guys, it's as I said at the beginning, guys, we all agree that he's Vitali fault. I acknowledge that, although I'm defending him, is Vitali fault in the first place. Because what he did definitely deserves some jail time. So he shouldn't be set free. He should get a fair treatment, which is, I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a judge, but I'll tell you already, guys, as you know, I will not give him more than 2 years in jail. No more than 2 years. No more. Or maybe like with the option of paying, maybe you get less, or like a good conduct. Like if you have good behavior, you're gonna go out earlier. Of course he doing wrong. Of course he did wrong. But nobody's saying he did the right thing. Nobody said that. He did the wrong thing. But guess what? The Philippines did even more. If Vitali did it wrong, Philippines fuck it up completely. Like, they show to the world they are fucking satanic, diabolical people. Lock people up for playing pranks in the streets. Not even pranks. Okay, maybe say, oh, this is harassment behind a prank. They're hiding behind a prank, but it's actually harassment. Okay, fine. I agree with you. Okay, for harassment, you get 25 years. Vitali is wrong, yes, but Philippine is devil. So it's instead of like give a good example of honor, of respect, and spare his life, or give me a fair treatment, Philippine is showing to the world they are actually cruel, more cruel than what Vitali did. Such a freaking and on YouTube is crazy. Oh, deserve it. This bro. Remember when you stole that candy from the market, or you stole the item from Tesco, or from your commercial store or grocery shop? I should lock you up for 10 years then. So if everybody thinks like that, it's we fucked. Good, Shannon, good. Must know how to respect people in the Philippines. Philippines are kind. Don't fuck Philippine people. You're not kind. You are cruel. You are cruel, Philippines. You don't use your brain. You have a brain, okay? You don't use your brain. You're locking up a person. You are treating like if it was a murderer. You're locking up a people. You are destroying his life, and you're gonna kill him because he's not gonna survive 35 years in jail in a Filipino thing. He doesn't speak the language, this guy. He doesn't sleep at night, this guy right now. He's probably got into fight, or he get bullied, or he gets abused physically. Everybody hates him. I know, in Philippines. Imagine like you're in a prison and you're harassing these people, and all the inmates, all the criminals in that jail, they found out that you were harassing Filipinos. Bro, every day they're gonna beat you. you're gonna get beaten to death. Does it sound fair? Does it sound fair? Imagine you're in prison because you play some pranks, and all the criminals there, oh, you prank the Filipinos. Now we're gonna show you. Every day we got beaten, bam, 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 bam. He got beaten, bam, 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 and you're gonna kill him. In Philippines, disgusting. He's already in the prison. Yes, he's in a prison now. Do you have a brain, bro? I don't have a brain because I'm the guy. I'm a prankster myself as well. I do pranks, guys. Obviously, what I see is I'm a prankster as well. I do pranks as well. I do crazy shit like Vitali. Not what he done, but back in the day, Vitali type of more respectful, but you know. So, did you know that almost Philippines speak fluent English? That's a fact, bro. I understand, bro, but they're gonna isolate him because he's a foreigner, because he's different, because he's not like you, he's not like other Filipinos. So they're gonna isolate him, bro. This is common freaking logic, especially if you do a crime against the people, or if you do a crime against a population and they think you're a foreigner, you're fucked. Oh, this is a foreigner. This is different from us. This is done this. How come a foreigner? They're gonna beat him up every day in the jail. He's gonna die, guys. I don't know when he's gonna die, but he's gonna die in a few years. Either of health issues because of the poor state of the Filipino cells, which is hot as fuck, no air conditioning. So he's not gonna sleep at night because he's scared of dying. He's not eating healthy, nutritious food. Is overcrowded, air quality, pollution. He stops. He was a steroid abuser. He's gonna stop steroids suddenly. He's gonna got a lot of side effects because of that. He's crying right now. Hey, don't come to Philippines if you don't. Nobody wants to go in Philippines. Fuck after this? Who wants to go in Philippines, homie? You are treating foreigners like shit. You are treating foreigners like murderers and criminals. Who wants to go there? Who wants to go there? Me, I don't want to go there. Maybe I pick up a girl from Philippines, but then I go out. That's it. We take your women and we freaking go out. Nobody wants to go there. Beritza, don't worry. Your tourism is gonna suffer because there are people like me who say, "Why are you going to Philippines for? Where for playing some pranks, they're gonna lock you up. Why are you going there?" Nobody wants to go in Philippines after that. After this issue, nobody wants to get. Nobody respect your country after this. Treat the people properly, and then maybe we can talk about it. Yes, Shannon is not yet tried to do a no sentence apply. Good for you. Pranksters should know their limits, or better yet do. Yeah, of course. The job of a prankster is to push the boundaries without breaking them. That's what I said about ethics. If I go to Philippines, I will never do the things he did. This is breaking ethics. This is like blatantly breaking the law. Blatantly. But he has money. Will he not bribe everyone in the prison? No, because Shannon, yes, if he was a low-key personality, but because now he's getting international attention and everybody on the internet is talking about it, and because he's so famous character, is the Ministry of Interior said they want to make an example in. The Filipinos want to make an example of Vitali. They want to basically sacrifice him to show to the world that you don't fuck around with Philippines, or to prevent other streamers to come and fuck around in your country. So that's why it become a political trial. It's not anymore application of the law. No, they want to put him on a crucifix like Jesus Christ did to the world to see that you don't come in the Philippines and fuck around with our country. He's a martyr. He's gonna die. Vitali is gonna die for us because Philippines wants his hands full of blood, so he's gonna die for us. And Vitali is gonna be the example of why you should never go to Philippines, because there they kill foreigners. That's it. You are thinking too much, bro. It's his decision. Respect, mate. No respect. No respect for a country that treats people like shit. You treating people like shit, homie. Vitali treat you like shit, yes. Do you treat people like shit? Even more. Like you are like, if Vitali do 2x, you do 6x. You do triple the damage. If you do 1x, you do 10x. That's what the Philippine is doing. No respect. You are in London, right? Yes. This is his fault. Of course it's his fault, but this is your fault for treating him like a murderer when he's not. Nobody wants to go in Philippines. No worry. No, we don't need you. Okay, we can go to Japan. We can go to South Korea. We're gonna spend our money in Taiwan. We can go to whatever. Indonesia. We're gonna go to Indonesia. We don't want to go to Philippines after that. We're not gonna spend money to you. You're not gonna get rich as a country. We don't want to see you rich if you treat people like shit. And we have we the West. We have the power. We still are the most powerful part of the world. Yeah, and if you upset us, you're not gonna grow as a country. So you treat people with respect. I'm out in an hour. Maybe we can have this discussion face to face though. 7 p.m. sounds good. Listen, bro, it's a bit personal, but I don't know, man. You may carry a knife. Ask Vitali what he did. But what do you mean ask Vitali? Everything is on tape. Everything is being recorded. Everything is there on the internet. We don't know the Philippines, how they treat them. That's what I want to see. Let me see the footage of how the Philippines will treat him. Let him put a camera on the Filipino jail. I want to see Vitali how he's doing. Let's do that, so everybody will realize the atrocities of what Philippines is doing. Crimes against the humanity. Crime against foreigner. There is no freaking way, man. There's no freaking way. Plus, let's not forget that Vitali did good as well. He didn't just do shit. He didn't do shit. He gave money away. He paid people. He buy clothes. He buy shoes for kids. He did some good things. Okay, but he's doing for clout, for views. Okay, fine. But at the end, he did something good. So it's not like a freaking evil guy. What is evil, the bad actor, is the Philippines. In my opinion. Philippines is the bad actor. You know, with Filipinos, if you go to other country, we respect and follow the rules of other country. Fine, I understand. Marissa, but in the West, it's easy to respect because you got freedom. You understand? We have freedoms you don't have, Marissa. We are very tolerant to everybody, even though now the sentiment is rising against immigrants, which is fine, which is partially I share the same sentiment. But you are in the West, darling. You are in paradise. You know, it's easy to know. Honestly, it's easy to not fuck it up in the West. Like you need to do pretty bad shit to get liable in the West. In general, I would say in general. But in Philippines, if you touch, if you sexually, if you abuse a woman or you play a joke or doing some dark humor, oh, you get sentenced. Like a what the fuck? It's like draconian, satanic. But did they basically made up their own rules for Vitali prison sentence? Yes, basically yes, they did. I argue that they did. Obviously, they are is a politic now. Now they're running like a presidential campaign, yeah, to see who's gonna be elected as a president of Philippines, and they're citing always Vitali. Oh, we're gonna make this guy pay for what he did because you don't fuck with Philippines, blah blah blah. We're gonna give the maximum penalty. So basically, it's a political campaign now. Like it's become a political issue because if you're talking about in the campaign, political campaign to get elected, and you're flaunting, oh, we're gonna give the maximum penalty. This is a political trial. Is not a fair trial. Mate, you're eating so much. We are in the West. We are safe, right? Oh, we are not. We got our own problems. If you're from the UK, right? We know our problems, isn't it? But I'm not going. If I do the same thing as Vitali did, I'm not gonna go to jail for that. I'm not gonna go to jail for that. I mean, sorry, apologize. I'm gonna go to jail, yes, but I'm not gonna go to jail for 25 years in the UK. If I go in Italy, in Germany, in France, I'm not gonna go 25 years in jail for harassing some people in the streets. Come on, it doesn't make sense. I didn't kill anyone. I didn't rape anyone. I didn't abuse anyone. I didn't assault anyone. Blah 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 blah. Go and watch what he did. Of course I watched. Of course I watched. Guys, I start to get tired, guys. I'm about to stop the live. I start to get headache. Go and watch what he did. Of course, I watched already everything, innit? I watched everything, darling. It's a shame for what he did, but so Philippines is basically a dictatorship. No, it's not. No, it's not a big dictatorship. It's a democracy, but it's a corrupt country. So democracy is always there is corruption to a certain degree in every country, but Philippines is a corrupt country. Everybody knows that. So is a democracy? Yes. There is some freedom of speech. Yes, there is some, but there is, of course, there is a ranking of how much freedom each country has, and even though Philippines has freedom of speech, he ranks below, at the bottom of all the countries. Like even Ukraine, I checked that even the Ukraine has more fair trials than Philippines. Like countries, some African countries ranks better than Philippines in terms of like applying the law, the rule of the law. So you in the Philippines, yes, freedom of speech, but yeah, let's see, it's not fucking freedom of speech if you get 25 years in jail because you're come on, there's no way. Said Vitali, come to my town, told my people that you don't know how bad Filipinos. Bro, you're no badass. You're no badass. Now you get some attention, and people, some other masochists, they enjoy, they appreciate Philippines for what he done. Some idiots. That's I call them idiots. People call me idiots. I'm the only one guy in the world right now standing for Vitali rather than against him. I know that I know I have the world against me, and Shannon and I, we are all the only two people in the world who stand for Vitali. So, but it's you're not tough. Philippines is not tough. Look at your economy, man. Look at your sides. I mean, like you call your physical attributes. I don't wanna start shitting on you because it's the work of God. You didn't choose to be like that, but your history is not inspiring. You didn't do anything that recognizable. You get colonized by whom? Spanish, USA. Who else? Who else you got colonized by? So don't think you are tough. You don't have a brain. You can say, okay, you don't have a brain. You shoot people on the streets and that's tough because you in a road rage because you get upset to some. You are not tough. No wonder why Filipino women prefer Western guys, because for many reasons, and that's a fact. I'm sorry. I'm very rough. I'm very tough right now. I'm very tough right now with you guys. I'm very straightforward with you. I don't want to offend. Okay, I offended anyone anyway, but don't think you are a badass. You're not badass. Shooting a person in the face because you get someone cut your road while you're driving is not badass. It's like completely idiotic. Philippines are not badass. I know every single Philippine. I got 15 friends. They are not badass people. There is no freaking way. But you do respect for many other values. I respect you for the hard work you provide. You got endurance. You can do a lot of work, and there is some respect in that. But don't think you are a badass. Even we are not a Western country, we are democratic. You can do what you want, but respect. You cannot do what you want, Marissa. You cannot do what you want. I'm sorry, it's not like that. It doesn't work like this. I never been in Philippines, so I speak a lot of shit. I know maybe most of the things I say I speak shit, but someone needs to stand up for Vitali because we need to be fair, and we try to don't get emotional about it. You can prank me, man. No, man, I don't want to prank you, man. You're a nice guy. You actually, you're a doctor, so I understand you have maybe an high degree of being a logical and a reasonable human being, and we agree on certain things. With sauce, I respect you because you are reasonable, and that's important. Are you Polish? I'm Russian. So, by the way, something we share, Vitali and I, is we are both Russian citizens. So, but don't worry, it's not because he's a Russian citizen I'm gonna protect him. No, because again, we are trying to be reasonable people. He can be American, he can be even like Nigerian. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter nationality. It's just like you don't treat foreigners like this. You don't know many Filipinos. It's a lot of pride. What are you talking about, plastic guy? Listen, bro. It's good. You got pride. That's fine. I got a lot of pride too. And I'm very proud as a person. What are you talking about, plastic guy? Man, I got good skin. You know what I mean? You have good skin? Careful with sun exposure, man. You're gonna don't get too much exposed to the sun. This is the reason why you want to be like plastic, innit? Привет, красивый. Yeah, привет. Thank you, by the way, Shannon. Many Western are coming here. They're not like that. Okay, fine. I know. There is a lot of Western people coming from, but that's fine. I mean, I respect the people from the West coming to Philippines and enjoy their life and build something. I got friends that build an hotel in Manila. They have a small hotel in Manila. Two French guys, and they enjoy their life. Especially they get laid a lot. So I know there are benefits like women, but and maybe climate, weather, whatever. But it's anyway. If you're gonna ask me, guys, I'm pretty sure, guys, if I put feet in Philippines, you're gonna fucking stab me to death. Man, I mean, no disrespect. All I want is stop hating Philippines in general. Yes, but listen, it can be done as long as you treat Vitali for like a like someone who harasses people rather than a criminal or a murderer. I'm asking you to treat Vitali respectfully. He didn't treat you respectfully, but doesn't mean you should be diabolic. You're not Judah. You're acting like Judah. Like he took the piece. You taking even more the piece. Like you getting provoked. And you want to inflict 10x the damage he did. Like a vengeful snake. Like Philippines, you're applying revenge. This is revenge. This is called revenge. And that's not good. You're a Christian country, Philippines. These are not the teaching of Jesus. Even though teaching of Jesus, we are in Eastern time, homie. Make an effort, homie. But if you hate Philippines so much, you can meet me anytime, and I will definitely change your mind on hating Philippines. Not physically. I mean, I have family to feed. Now, I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna meet one of my friends right now, soon. So, but I don't usually go out with strangers. Law is beyond our control. You should understand that. I understand that, but it's just like the country took a route they shouldn't be taking. But obviously, it's. But anyone, nobody will. I think nobody will help Vitali. I think he's gonna die in his own shell. That's my prediction. He's gonna die in the Filipino cell, and nobody will come out and help him out unless you are a friend of him. Try to as a individual effort, because I don't think Trump and even Putin will help him out, because obviously you know why? Because he's a nuisance. He's a net negative for society. Vitali did these pranks. He did more bad things than he done good things in society. So of course nobody's gonna bail him out. I don't think so. So he's gonna die in the Philippines. So I really see the situation like only Philippines can save Vitali from his death sentence. But obviously, Philippines looks like very, very convinced about the fact that they want to kill him. They want to kill him. If there was a death sentence, they will kill him. That's what I think. No, we don't know the word revenge. No, you know very well revenge. What does mean? You lost your way, Philippines. You lost the way of Christ. You lost it completely. You're just like you harass. Let's say, I don't know. It's like you do harassment, and you just like give 10x the penalty you should get. 10x, 25 years for harassing people. Come on, man. What the fuck are you talking about? And the more I think, the more I get upset. Some people talking even 35 years. We are in. I never see something lower than 25. Honestly, everybody's talking about between 25 to 35 for pranking. This is taking the piece, Philippines. You're not respecting Vitali, and you're not respecting a foreigner. You are actually taking the piece. You are making him a martyr. You're gonna crucify him like Jesus Christ was, to avoid preaching again in the Jew streets. That's what you're doing. Like you wanna remove an enemy, and you wanna make an example of him. But because of that, Jesus Christ, because they kill him, he spread Christianity even more. So be careful of treating people. How you treat people is very important. Jesus Christ, the Romans decided to crucify him. He made spread Christianity. Because of that event led to Christianity to be one of the biggest religions in the world. Don't make Christianity Vitali a martyr, because that can be the ruin of your country. What can the citizen do? Nothing, man. We are commenting. We are just reacting. Maybe someone 50, 10, 100 years in the future, when the truth come out, maybe they're gonna pick up my life. Maybe not, but they're gonna realize, yeah, we were too harsh. Or maybe they're gonna hire an assassin. They're gonna kill me because of what I'm saying. Maybe. I think so. I don't know. Are you Russian? Russia is not a Christian country. Oh, of course we are Christian. Why I think so much? Is the citizen fault? Is Vitali, man? It's not the citizen fault. It's Vitali fault. I mean, it's the citizen fault, because actually they are approving. I wanna conduct a survey in the Philippines. Look at all these comments from Filipinos. They all agree to detain Vitali for that amount of time. So it's the citizen fault. I think that this is complete brainwashed. The culture is so shocking that it's not good. Let him pray, ask the Lord. And Marissa, you are draconic as well. Marissa, you have no mercy, and you are a female. You should have a bit more emotional support. You should. Anyway, I don't want to be I don't want to be nasty, honestly, but you should have more compassion, because you're a woman, but you are not. You're like a man, like an insensible woman. I don't know if you're gonna go if you're gonna do great in life in terms of mating and finding a partner, or if you have one keeping a great relationship, thinking like a absolute tyrant, Marissa. I'm freaking honest. You don't Filipinos so popular in the United States. Why you so rude, ugly man? Are you jealous because we always that? Because there are a lot of famous people in Salvador. What the freak are you talking about, Salvador? Nobody cares about you, Philippines. Nobody cares about you. Exactly. Citizen cannot do anything. It's the law. We cannot change it for the sake of Vitali. You are being a reasonable here, mate. You cannot change bro. You can. There is something that's called pardon, or you can do exceptional treatments. It's not like you just it's yeah, okay, it's Filipino law, but okay, then we're gonna talk about Filipino law as fundamentally wrong, fundamentally unfair and unjust. He's a foreigner, and you need to be careful when you listen. Weak sauce. It's very simple. If you lock a foreigner in jail, you need to be careful, because you're locking not a foreigner. You're locking a foreigner that belongs to another country. It's not your own people. If you lock a Filipino, nobody's talking about in the newspaper, unless you do crime against humanity, you do war crimes, or you do something, or like a genocide, you do something so big that deserves international attention. But in Philippines, you can stake someone and lock him up, and nobody's saying anything. You're not gonna get backlash from the world because you are arresting a Filipino guy. But if you arrest a foreigner from a powerful country and an influencer like him, who has billions of views on the internet, bro, you are you are involving the world. Weak sauce. You are involving the world. So you need to be careful when you treat foreigners. That's my point. In Philippines, you can arrest the guy and nobody gives a fuck. Maybe you get some backlash from the national newspaper, from the local newspaper, but nothing really happens. You understand? Maybe you're gonna change a bit the public opinion of your policies. But if you put in jail a foreigner, bro, you're involving the world. This is not like the 1200s. It's not like medieval time. This is not the Middle Age that you can do stuff and nobody knows. This is like you're connected. Everything you do online, like you're taking a influencer who has 10 million subscribers on YouTube and you are locking him up in a jail. Everybody knows about it. So you need to be careful what you're doing. Another genius. That should serve as a lesson at foreigner coming to the Philippines. Another genius. What's the lesson? What I learned from this lesson? You know what I learned? Philippines is a tyrant country. Is a country where you are a tyrannical despot. Is a despot, tyrannical, and unfair country. This is what I learned about Philippines, and nobody will go there. I'm telling you. For what you did, you are not increasing your tourism. You're gonna maybe in the next from now to next 12 months, you're gonna assist a drop in tourism because nobody wants to go there in a country where there's no. It doesn't make sense. It is our country, mate. We do what we want, but you're not even living there, homie. War doesn't have to do with our internal matters. The lesson here is when you go to other country, respect and follow the rules. Yeah, the lesson here is don't go to Philippines. This is the lesson. Don't go. I don't go. I wanted to go, but I don't want to go anymore at the moment. Then maybe I can go, but then I know I'm gonna get assaulted because I know you carry arms, you carry weapons in Philippines, and you can shoot someone and nobody will go after you. This is Philippines, guys. You can shoot someone and nobody will care about you, and the police will not intervene. Or police come, you can bribe police. So this is the country we are talking about, guys. It's wildly unsafe, and people need to stop making Asia as a great place to be, because it's not. I mean, it is, but where are we going? Where are we going? North Korea or Philippines? Which is, yeah. So that's why I'm not. The West is great on its own, and Asia is emerging as a great place to be, but don't listen to these foreigners. I went to Philippines, I changed my life. I went to live in South Korea, I changed my life. Bullshit. It is bullshit. I don't like your attitude. You so rude. It's a lot of crime here. Most foreigners are related. Philippines murder foreigner because of your attitude. You see, you completely fucked up, Salvador. This is unbelievable. You don't freaking murder. You come with me in a boxing ring and you fight me like a gentleman, like a man with honor. You don't just pick up a gun and kill someone while I'm not even watching. You are a fucking coward. If you wanna solve the issue, you fight in a boxing ring with no firearms, with just our hands, and we solve the issue over there. Knockout. You don't go in Philippines. Oh, look how tough I am. Pick up a gun and shoot the guy. This is not being tough. This is like being like a dickhead, like a coward. My colleague was asking what the issue is. I explained. My colleague was asking what the issue is. I explained, and he laughed. How unreasonable you sound, mate. That's fine, man. I told you already at the beginning of the life, and I keep repeating it. I'm the only one in the world who stands for Vitali, not against him, for Vitali. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I don't get any views, you see, so I'm okay with that. Up to you, that is your decision. All right, Marissa, finally. It's my decision. And I recommend to exercise compassion and understanding as a female, which is especially important if you wanna make sure you have kids with a man. Because the way you expressed it looks like very despot and tyrannical. Be careful what you're saying. And bro, I'm saying the truth, man. Of course, I know Manny Pacquiao is a great guy. He's a great guy. No, I grind. You're a machine, know me. Guys, è stato get tired. 1 hour and 20 of like pushing. So, you want some more, my boy? England is for the English. Yeah, fine, homie, fine. Don't worry. I'm gonna stay here until I find it appropriate to stay. But you want some more, my boy? So anyway, guys, start to get tired. I grind. You join us late because I was ranting about for 1 hour and 20 non-stop. I was speaking. I actually was speaking English better than you, homie. Okay, you scared. You should be scared of the Soviet Union, homie. But anyway, blah 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 blah. So guys, shall I finish off my rant about all this thing? I love my country as you do also your own country. I understand. I understand, Maris. It's like speaking to my mother. Every time you criticize Russia, she'll go crazy, patriotic mode. But we are not trying to be patriotic. We are not trying to be emotional about it. I just want to instill some logic into people and give a balanced approach, a balanced judgment. It's my ask is very simple. Sorry, mate. I need to listen to your anger. Did not expect my colleague was listening. I just wish you stop it in general. What do you mean you need? What do you mean by that? What are you doing? You doctor? So are you a physiotherapist? I need a physiotherapist for my ankle. I don't know if you do physio. Anyway, so yeah, bit tired, guys. I start to get my voice start to get raspy because it is what it is. So you want some more, my boy? And that's it, guys. I can stop my live right now. I spoke enough. I really spoke. I put my soul into it. It's something that is not even my business to talk about, and it's not something that really affects my life because it doesn't affect my life. But I just like to show that my reaction towards all this debacle that has been happening, and I think I said everything I was supposed to say, and that's it. I know I pissed some people off. I pissed everybody off. And yada yada yada. So thank you very much, guys. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have some food right now. Bye. You can visit Worthing Hospital. I can help you meet a therapist. Worthing? Let me check. No, I got a therapist anyway. Don't worry. I was just asking. I was just like curious. Worthing Hospital. Okay, it's not in London though. Or no? Let me see. What is this fucking place? Fucking hell. Oh yeah, it was like. Yo, man. No, man. I'm too far. So you're living in where are you living? Souls, Ferring, Preston. Where are you living? Oh, Southwick. Oh, Goringall. So you're living on the. Wow, it's not too bad. West Sussex. Yeah, okay. All right. Take care with sauce. I'm gonna go right now. But keep in touch in the comments or whenever you want to jump in the live, just jump in. And I mean, I'm gonna talk about something else because this topic starts to get very basic and repeated. So I'm gonna do something else. But if you wanna join other lives, you're more than welcome. Take care, Romy. See you soon.